Thank y'all for joining. We on a roll today. I hope I ain't working my mods too hard, honey. I'm trying to push out this seed. Today is a lot of stuff. It has a lot of stuff going on, so I'm trying to keep up with it. All right, but thank y'all for being here. I see my two top flights in the building, Tiffany Thomas and Truth TV Podcast. Thank you guys for joining. Let's jump into the show. Everything said in the video is alleged, and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. This is a quick pop in. We don't have that many topics, so we're gonna breeze through and let you guys go. All right, let's get into it. First topic up. Child, Lance Fletcher, we got a love alert. Y'all know this is Valentine's Day weekend, honey. So Lance Fletcher from Love and Marriage Huntsville, Nell Fletcher's son, honey. Let's get into it because he got him a new boo. Her name is Ari. Little Miss Ari, honey, is dating Lance Fletcher now. So y'all know he was dating another girl during the time of the show. He's now since dumped her. He don't stay with nobody, right? But he and Ari seem to be there staying very serious, and she is very much so feeling him, and they are doing pretty good together. So he and Ari did like a little love photo shoot, little Valentine's Day photo shoot, to, kind of show their love for one another. But her name is Ari. They are dating. They are very serious, and he seems to be very into her. So let's take a look at these pictures, child. All right, somebody please do a wellness check on Destiny. All right. Okay, she kind of favors his daughter a little bit in the face. I don't know. Chris, y'all make sure y'all ain't related. She kind of like she might be one of Nell's nieces or something, right? She's a pretty girl nevertheless. So shout out to Ari. Okay, that's them, honey. I ain't mad at it. So as you guys can see, people are giving them some love in the comments here. Okay, here she is, Ariana. She's saying to him, I love you, baby. All right, her name is Ari. So shout out to Ari and Lance, right? She is on Instagram. Don't y'all go harassing her now, okay? She is on Instagram under Ariana, okay? Ari, do I want to do that? Let's see. This is her. Okay, this is her. That's Chris' new boo thing over here vaping out. Okay. So she is feeling Chris and whatever. So shout out to them, right? Shout out to them. That's Ari, okay? So shout out to little Miss Ari over here with Lance Fletcher. They seem to be in love, honey. So hopefully he'll stay with this one for a little while because Lance, he date him and replace him, honey. Lance is very handsome. He's a very handsome guy. All right, he's a dog. He's a mutt. Sorry, Dale. All right. Let's move along, child. Yeah, they look cute together, right? They do. They look cute together. So he does have a type. He really does have a type. So shout out to Hip Hop Focus TV. Kelsey Nicole, the friend of Tory Lanez and former friend of Megan Thee Stallion. They're not friends anymore since this Tory Lanez case. But Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez plot thickens as Kelsey Nicole's bodyguard comes forward to confirm that Kelsey was the one who pow Megan Thee Stallion and not Tory Lanez. Now, we already heard that Tory Lanez offered Kelsey Nicole $1 million, okay, to say she did it. And she didn't want to testify to that in the damn original trial. Now here comes her bodyguard. Like, where was he during the trial, right? Why didn't he testify to this then? Tory Lanez, of course, trying to giving appeals or filing appeals, rather. And the judge was like, yeah, no, go serve your damn time. Y'all know Tory is currently serving a 10-year prison sentence behind this situation between he and Megan Thee Stallion. He's been trying to get out. Y'all know he's been starved up while he's been in prison. They moved him from one prison to another one for his safety, but he doesn't seem to be able to get out. But he's doing everything he can in order to overturn this or get out of prison, child, and including trying to get Kelsey to take the rap for this. And it seems like Kelsey, he might have upped it from $1 million to maybe $2 to $5 million. I don't know shit. But nevertheless, Kelsey's bodyguard is saying that Kelsey did it. So Kelsey, you are a mother. Are you willing to go to prison, girl, and serve 10 years and be away from your child? I hope whatever it's alleged that you were being paid to say this, I hope it's enough. But let's get into what they're having to say here.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Ms. Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. Peterson I'm sorry, Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Ms. Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. Passenger side is where Ms. Harris was sitting. This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Miss Pete, did not shoot at Miss Pete, or did not assault Miss Pete. It's just another irregularity in a list of irregularities in this case. For example, there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson, even though unknown DNA was found on the gun. Why wasn't Miss Harris's DNA taken? Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense? Why wasn't the driver of the car, Mr. Jaquan Smith's DNA taken? Or was it taken and again, simply not given to the defense?
These sound like a bunch of damn hypotheticals, right? Or was it this? Or was it this? Or. Like, do y'all not have any concrete evidence or not? Like, Tory, I'm sick of this already, okay? I'm sick of this. Now, we already, and I played it for you guys, but Tory flat out apologized to Pow Pow and Megan. Do I need to pull it again? I'm tired of it. Like, damn it. Get this down. Now, Tory, get your damn story straight, because you said, I'm sorry, and that you feel bad. Hold on. I'm about to pull this shit up right now. Hold on. Y'all ain't about to play with me today. That he was drunk. Let's play this right quick. Now you out here saying somebody else did it. If you don't get out of here playing in my damn ear. Hold on. Y'all don't want that one. I want the other one. Hold on. This is a jail phone call. You openly admitting that you feel bad and you sorry for Pow and this girl. Now you got Kelsey up here trying to lie, saying she did it. And she didn't even want to cooperate during the damn trial in the beginning, but and was trying to plead the fifth and all that. You ain't seen nothing. But now all of a sudden you slapped the Pow out his hand and fired off 2 more times. Like, they just have this whole story going. I'm just like, y'all don't shut up in here. Let's play this shit. Y'all ain't about to play with me. I love a good old receipt, honey. Let's go and play this damn receipt. With Tory Lanez, he's a lying ass. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Shout out to Street TV.
Tory?
An inmate at LAPD jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. Press 1 to accept the call. To deny this call, thank you for using Telmate.
Hello?
Hey.
Y'all got out safe and everything?
Huh?
Y'all got out and everything? Y'all good?
Megan's still in the hospital. I'm outside the hospital.
What hospital y'all at?
About what?
You said what?
You're listening to Street TV.
I said Megan's in the hospital still. I'm outside the hospital waiting.
What hospital are you at?
I don't know. Let me see. Cedar, something like that. Cedar.
Bro.
Sure.
Regardless, I know she probably never ever gonna talk to me ever again, but bruh, I just want you to know, bruh. Nigga, I was just so fucking drunk, nigga. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. That ass. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. Like, that ass, nigga. I'd never do some shit like that, bro. Just to fucking drunk, nigga. I just didn't even understand what the fuck was going on, bro. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
But, you know, regardless, that's not gonna make anything right. And that's not gonna make my actions right, bro. But I'm just deeply sorry, bro. I never even moved like that, bro. Like, never moved like that at all, bro. Like, for real, dog.
I know. There's a lot that happens, but
A whole lot, bro. Like, a whole lot, bro. I feel crazy, bro. But in this state, like, what happened already, bro. I can't take it back, bro. I'm just telling y'all, I'm sorry, bro.
He said, I'm sorry for what happened, bro, and I can't take it back. So why didn't Kelsey jump in right here and say, but what do you mean take something back? I'm the one that pow her, not you, Tory. See, that's why you jump in right there, Kelsey, and say, but you didn't do nothing. I did it, right?
Bro, like,
You're listening to Street TV.
I think it was just too drunk, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
When I got to the house, shorty, like, all top niggas, they gave me like 5 shots, like, off the door, like, you feel me? So I was out of there, like, wasn't even there with niggas, like, you feel me? We was taking shots past that time. I wasn't even there with niggas, like, bro. I don't even remember what we was even arguing about, bro. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, no, I didn't even, I was already fucked up by the time you got there, so I don't know how much.
it's like, you know, but tell me what hospital she's in.
You're listening to Street TV.
I just told you, Cedar Medical.
Alright, you ain't got Quan's number, right? You ain't got my security number.
Quan, I do have his number.
Can you call this nigga Quan and tell this nigga, bruh, you get a chance, but just figure out what you gotta do to bail me out this shit.
Okay.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'm sorry again, bro. Like,
I think honestly, I think we're gonna try to, because obviously, like, the longer you're in there, the more hot it's gonna get, because you know it's already on. Like, there's no names released yet, but the report is already out. You know.
but like, out is what? What you mean out?
It's on some app. You know, Megan's team is on top of this. So,
Yeah, but like, niggas don't. There's no way that Megan's on like the thing.
no, what'd you say?
There's no way that Megan's like on the thing.
You're listening to Street TV.
No. So far, none of that is there. But I mean,
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be one of those. If anything, the only nigga that's gonna get this backlash is me. It's not gonna be her.
Again, right here was a great place for you to jump in, Kelsey, and say, why would you get the backlash when I'm the one that pow her, Tory? Like, calm down. Like, I'm gonna go make all this right and let them know that I did it, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and get you out, because you shouldn't be sitting in jail for something that you didn't do, right? I didn't hear any of that in this phone call, but let's continue.
But
yeah,
I'll let you know. Alright, it is what it is. Regardless if I get out of here today or not, bro, I just want to let y'all know, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I never did that shit if I wasn't that drunk, bro. Like, you feel me?
I never would have did that shit if I wasn't that drunk. He says when he went to this party, the party was at the Kardashians' house. If you guys don't remember, Kelsey Nicole was already there. Megan came as well, and they were all drinking, probably smoking and some other things. Who knows? It's Hollywood. Y'all know how this shit be. But Tory got there. He says, at the gate, as soon as he got there, they start offering him like 5 shots. So he was immediately like drunk, like upon getting there, like very early on, and continuously drinking and carrying on. Now it was said that he was messing with, and when I say messing with, like sexually, Megan as well as Kelsey, which is right here. So upon them leaving, they all left together. And something happened in the car where there were words. I feel like they were upset too about him having some type of interaction with one of the Kardashian sisters as well. Okay. I want to say it was Kendall, or was it Kylie? One of them. Anyway, so Tory, and they stopped in this neighborhood, and somehow this pow went off, and it was alleged that Tory did it. Nowhere did anyone say that Kelsey did it. Kelsey never admitted to it. Even when Tory went to jail, you guys just heard on the phone call where Tory was repeatedly saying that he was sorry for this. He was drunk. He never would have done this had he not been drinking. Nowhere in this phone call was Kylie. Was it Kylie? Okay, thank you. Nowhere in this phone call was did Kelsey jump in and say, "Oh no, it was you. It wasn't you. It was me." You know, and I'll let them know we're going to clear this shit up and we're going to get you out of here so that you don't have to be sitting in jail. But you know, I'm the one that actually pow her, and I feel bad about this, right? Like she didn't want to tell him where Megan was in the hospital. Like, did you hear the long pause when he said what hospital she in? Like, you were reluctant to tell him because she probably like, okay, why? You get ready to have somebody come up here and finish it off? That's what it gave me. Because if you weren't worried about nothing, why you reluctant to tell him where Megan was in the hospital, right? Yeah, that's a whole jail phone call. And y'all know jail phone calls are recorded. So here's the reason why his ass probably ain't out of jail. This is probably why you got convicted and they saw straight through y'all bullshit. But y'all sound off. I played it, so we ain't got to go there no more. This is all bullshit. Every couple months or so, Tory have his people come up with something new, this new story, okay, these new findings. Somebody else want to come forward and say they did it. Like, you're on a whole jail phone call, Tory. Like, shut up. Do your time, sir, okay? Do your time. I know it's 10 years is a long time. You got shit you want to do outside, but you know, next time, don't be out here pow with people and being unruly. Okay, you are very unruly. You put your hands on several people, not just Megan Thee Stallion. Shit, you pow her, but you jumped on August Alsina, beat him up, and a few other people. Like you were a whole bully when you were on the outside. So miss us with that bullshit. Let's get into this Married to Medicine tea, where Mimi Sanders, Dr. Mimi, which is one of the newer castmates on Married to Medicine. She comes for Toya, honey, and says that Toya needs to mind her damn business and that she stays jumping in other people's stuff in order to stay relevant. Okay, well, I thought Toya was relevant. She's the one that's keeping those ratings up this season. Dr. Mimi, not you so much, okay? But let's get into what she had to say. Shout out to Reality Entertainment TV. Let's go.
Or am I interpreting you said like Toya thrives when people are in conflict?
Yes. Yes.
And did you know that for a while? And you seem to now be in the conflict with Toya.
Well, I mean, I think the game, I recognize the game. Okay, this is what she does. And she will insert herself in other people's issues and like to kind of, I guess, get her rocks off. I don't know, in terms of like seeing people in conflict. And I'm just like, this is your good friend, Simone. I know you don't too much care for Heavenly, but don't you want to see some type of result, or you like dysfunction?
Yeah,
are you able to function in the chaos? This is what you're used to. I don't know.
What do you think her intention is by meddling so much?
I don't think she likes Heavenly. I don't think she too much.
She just wants to make life so hard.
I think that Heavenly perhaps has hurt her in a way that she has not healed from. And so now if Heavenly is beefing with my good friend Simone, then that makes me feel comfortable, because if Simone and Heavenly get together, where am I going to go? I'm gonna be by myself.
In your professional opinion, how can she best heal from her issues with?
Stop getting in other people's business.
Okay.
Stop talking about, other people's dating life, sex life. Like, just mind your own business. You got a lot of stuff going on in your home. Mind it.
Look at those things be. See how she tried to throw out a little subliminal. So you trying to say Toya and Eugene got some marital issues and whatnot? Like, what's really going on? So you can't be beating around the bush. If you're going to throw it out there, you got to say it, right? You got to say it, Mimi. You haven't really given much this season. Thank you for showing that you have an autistic child, because you do have other people who watch the show that do have children that are autistic. So you are reaching that audience. We appreciate that. But other than that, I don't feel like you bring anything else to the show besides following Dr. Jackie around and other castmates and kind of piggybacking off what they have going on. We don't really hear much from her. Occasionally, she will chime in when somebody else have some beef going on. But ultimately, we really don't know what it is that you have going on besides your child being autistic and you and your husband sitting back looking in everybody's mouth when they arguing, right? I don't know. Sound off. I was trying to like her, but she is hella boring, girl. You a whole snooze fest, okay? Like soft pillow, snooze, like sleep, slobbering, like the whole thing. Why is my son so loud, y'all? Hold on. Let me get into mama mode on his ass right quick. Hold on. All right, I'm back, y'all. I had to talk to my son with my lips tight. You know, when your mama talk to you like this, that means she mean it. When you holler at your kids and get on to them and you got to do your hand like this and you tighten your lips, right? Like that. I do that. All right, so let's get into it. He's down there on the game, child. Y'all know how I do. All right, so let's get into this next topic, because you guys know we announced on Camera Rail Show that What's the guy name? Marquez from Love and Marriage Huntsville is now dating Shandria from Kandi and the Gang. Okay. Now she's answering some questions. When I say she, I mean Shandria. Okay, they are dating, honey. They are chummy dating too. All right, so he's giving her the bedroom eyes when we showed y'all the video before. Because he got a real light colored eyes, and he was just like giving her that. So there's an interview with Shandria Robinson, and she's answering questions and comments on if she and Marquez could appear on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now it's said that they are going to be appearing. So if she say no, then somebody's lying, because I heard, and this is from a very reputable source, that they will be making an appearance, which I think is very good. I think that that's going to be good if they make an appearance, because Trish and Ken, okay, Trish and Ken need to see Marquez move up in another light, right? Because Trish, you tried to throw Ken in Marquez's face, but it's going to be refreshing for him to bring a biatch on the show, and I mean that in a good way, right? Bring a cutesy chick on the show who already have relevancy, who's been on TV, who got her own business, who's doing well. Marquez is a police officer now, so y'all know the two of them, they've leveled up or whatever. So I'll be happy to see what's really going on. Now, since Ken, you lost your license to drive trucks because you were out here selling weed and whatnot. Yeah, we're gonna tell your business. And Trish, you ain't really got too much going on either over there. All right, you got a whole broke down car, which you got a new car now. See, she's got a new Range Rover, a red Range Rover. So I guess Love and Marriage Huntsville chicks. I don't know, but it would be refreshing to see Shandria and Marquez on the show, so that they can kind of, I guess, throw it in their face a little bit. I don't know. Maybe the petty side of me want to see that. But let's get into this. Let's go. Shout out to No Chaser. Let's go.
You'll be teaching any swim lessons down in Alabama anytime soon?
Oh, with that guy from that Huntsville marriage? That's
perhaps the name might be Marquez. You know
what's the name?
Or a treacherous little twin, if you know what I'm talking about. Let's see what's going on there. So what's up with that over there in Huntsville? What's going on?
I don't know what's going on in Huntsville.
Girl, you smiling like you know something going on. Don't play with me. You smiling a little bit too much and I know what's going on.
She can't even talk about it without, like, she blushing and hollering and cackling and whatnot. She's in love with whatever. Marquez is over there doing something. Okay, come on.
I don't know what's going on in Huntsville. I'm in Atlanta, so
and he's in Atlanta too.
You know something. If there was an avenue to maybe explore that show, great cast, great story, Love and Marriage Huntsville, what would that look like for you? What would your role be? Where would you be placed? How would you fit into that group?
What I would say is that we are ready
for
whatever they want us to talk about.
And you and your treacherous little.
Y'all hear these words? We, us, okay?
Twin Marquez.
You seen that post or something, because that was the song that he used. You are funny.
Okay.
Are you gonna be teaching any swim?
No homo, but she is prettier than Trish. Okay, she has a little bit more style going on about her. The only thing that Trish really have going on to me is like she work out a lot. Okay, now they say she works for NASA. I don't know. There ain't nobody verified that yet. But Shandria, like I said, she does have her own podcast and her own business and all this. She kind of spiraled out and did her own thing after being on the show Kandi and the Gang. She has her own connection. She does teach swimming classes as well, so she keeps her body up. But she is dating Marquez. Okay, she's dating Marquez, and they seem to be doing very well. So shout out to them. I ain't mad at it. Okay, hey, it's about to be summertime. You got to get booed up out here, child. Find you somebody. But somebody who won't be booed, well, I don't know. Maybe Todd will. Let's get back into Kandi and Todd, because there's more news for them. Oh God! Just when you thought the two of them were gonna sit down somewhere and let us breathe, they are back again. All right. Shout out to the girls are fighting, because maybe they are fighting. Y'all ready for this? Todd Tucker accuses Kandi Burruss of kicking him out of their home. Now, Kandi, you might be in a lot of trouble for doing that, because according to the prenup, Todd gets to stay in the house, girl, until the divorce is final 1 year after, right? So if you kicked him out, you might have to pay him a whole heap, as the old people call it, a whole heap of money, because Todd, according to that prenup, okay, and we all know Todd gets to stay there 1 year after the divorce is final, okay? Oh Lord, this is getting juicy. Y'all ready for this? Let's go. This is a Love Marriage Huntsville. It's a snooze fest, girl. Todd Tucker says that Kandi has kicked him out of the marital home. Let's get into it. According to TMZ, shout out to them, because I did see it over there as well. Todd Tucker is firing back at estranged wife Kandi Burruss over claims that he's living rent-free in the guest house at her Atlanta property. Now, court documents show that Todd admits that he is staying in the guest home, but says it's only because Kandi unilaterally removed him from the main residence by having family members move his belongings without his consent and without court intervention. Wow. You had Mama Joyce and your cousins and them come over there and take his shit up out your house. That's illegal eviction, Mama. You might be in a little trouble with that. So it said that he claims that he chose not to fight the move in order to preserve peace and stability. So you moving wrong, Kandi. That's the wrong move for you. Now, Todd also alleges that while Kandi has been in New York working on a Broadway project, that he has remained in Georgia caring for their children, but she has a nanny that she pays for. So I feel a lie is in there somewhere. Says that as previously reported, Kandi accused Todd of not contributing financially to the home or household bills. Said that she also claimed that he hasn't helped cover expenses for their kids, including 2 birthday parties thrown since their split last year. Says that in response, Todd says that before their separation, that they both deposited money into a joint account for expenses. Now, he claims that after the split, Kandi told him that she would stop using that account and would pay the bills herself. I don't see her saying that. Now, she might say she's going to close that account, but she damn sure ain't told you she's going to pay all the bills herself. I don't see her saying that and then go file a motion. That don't sound right. Said that he further alleges that she is now attempting to reframe and weaponize that arrangement to suggest financial neglect. It goes on to say that Todd is now requesting temporary primary legal and physical custody until a permanent parenting agreement is established. So not only do you not want to pay no bills, you want to snatch the kids up and temporarily have an order placed to where Kandi have to pay you child support when she's already paying for a full-time nanny. WTF, what the fuck, right? All right, so Kandi filed for divorce of, as we know, guys, November 2025, initially seeking joint custody before later amending her request to sole custody after Todd sought sole custody. So now it's who gonna take the kids? It's who gonna take the kids? If Todd get the kids, you already know he's gonna ask for child support because he know Kandi sitting on 35 mil. If Kandi gets to keep the kids, Todd is gonna find a loophole in order to get money elsewhere. I told you guys this morning he's also asking for equity from the home from the time that he says that he was staying in the home with Kandi because he helped contribute things within the home, repairs and other things like that. I mean, nobody asked you to be Mr. Fix It, and that's what husbands do. If something breaks, you fix it. If the light bulb needs to be changed, you fix it. Don't be keeping tabs and shit just in case things don't work out and you pull out your notebook and say, okay, on January the 5th, 2025, I changed the fucking light bulb and purchased the light bulbs, mind you. The doorknob broke, so I went down there to Home Depot and purchased the doorknob. You know, stupid shit like that. Like, why do you feel that because you were married 10 to 12 years to this woman that you're owed some type of equity from her home within this time? I'm not understanding that. That's her house. She paid for that. Now, I always say if you marry someone and you have your own, I feel like the two of you guys probably should have purchased a home together. And that way you will have some leeway. But right here, you don't. She owns the guest house and she owns the main house. Now, she's allowing you, by way of the courts, of course, your ass to stay over there so you don't be on the street. It's called Skid Row, okay? It's cold outside, right? So she's letting you stay over there. Now, do I agree with how she put him out? Who knows what happened that particular day when she called her people to come and get his shit out of her house? Who knows? Ty was probably giving her grief, probably, talking all kind of shit. Maybe she found out that he was seeing this girl. Maybe he had a girl in the house. Who knows? We don't know what happened in people's house. But what I do know is this situation between the two of them is getting messy, okay? It's really getting messy. Todd has requested that this divorce be unsealed, meaning that everything that go on, we don't know about it, which is a great thing because it is giving me content. However, it's very messy. And you guys do have children at the end of the day who ultimately can read, can see this stuff, probably on social media. It's messy. Kandi is a public figure. Todd is as well. But at the end of the day, I feel like this should have been handled privately. Todd, you came into a situation that was already established. I'm not sure why you're coming in feeling all of this, feeling like you are entitled to all this stuff. I just don't understand, right? Whatever you built within the marriage is what you take out of the marriage. If you guys had restaurants and stuff or businesses that you guys accumulated during the marriage, y'all split that shit 50-50 and keep it moving, right? But you do not get no equity from her fucking home that she purchased before even knowing you. I just don't agree with that. So I feel like you're coming in the door trying to take some shit that you did not contribute to. Thank you for putting in the fucking light bulb. Thank you for vacuuming the floor or putting down hardwood, taking up the carpet and putting down hardwood. Thank you for doing that. That's just what you do when you are married, right? Now, if it was agreed that Kandi was going to pay you back somewhere down the road for said repairs or shit like that, then okay. If there's something in writing, a promissory note or something like that. But if not, move on with your life. People build, people spend money, people do things together when they're married, and it's just diabolical for people to keep up with little teensy-weensy things in the end in order to try to get money back on the back end, right? I don't get it. You said you heard that the side chick was a personal chef? Probably. Probably she was feeding him linguine and shrimp, and he was feeding her dick. See how that worked? Yeah, so let's get out of here, okay? Yeah. You in the kitchen like that. All right. So yeah, let's get out of here though, guys. Thank y'all. I'll be back. We'll be over on the Caramel Rail Show page for our next video. That'll be further. What is it? 5? I'll try to pop back at 7:30. I'm trying to get videos over here on Rails World as well. So thank y'all for coming over. I appreciate you all for 78 of you guys. Please let's get 78 likes, okay? Tell someone to come on over to Rails World, because as y'all can see, it's lit over here. We have the tea over here as well, just like we do over there on the Caramel Rail Show. So I'll see you guys over there on the Caramel Rail Show later around 7:30-ish. And until the next video, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hype up this video and keep your notifications on. Thank you to my top flight mods, Tiffany Thomas, Rose Armstead, and True TV Podcast. Thank you to all the content creators. Thank you to all of my Caramelians as well. Y'all know I love y'all down. All right. Y'all have a wonderful Friday. And until the next video, bye.
I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Stroke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it. I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think